Get ready for some cool talk. Presented by Brown's Heating, Air, and Plumbing. With your host, Brandon Brown.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Cool Talk on Grove Street FM. A lot of new updates today we want to make you aware of. Go to the, if you're listening now, you can go to the Grove Street Facebook page. There's a lot of posts and links of how to find us in new ways. The app has been updated, so download the app on your phone. We now have a brand new TV station.
Man,
Roku.
woohoo!
So there is a link on there how to add that to your TV. So if you're at home or at work and you don't want to have your phone on or an app on, you can just play the TV in the background. Add the Roku station. Woody's got several podcasts here. Several of us will be live each Wednesday on video and audio. So if you're want to play in the background while you're working, go find it. It's on Facebook page. There's a lot of links there. The app has been updated. You can now go to the contact us page and hit text me, and it will text us live right here on the table and Woody's computer. We will get it while we're here live. So if you want to try that today, send us a text, put your name in there and a question or comment or anything about the shows you like. If you have a phone and just want to text, you can text us at 1-540-855-7388. And we will get that directly on the show today when we're live. So if we're talking about different topics or subjects and you're local or not local and you want to chime in, we'll be, glad to see it.
I'm putting it on the camera now. It's working.
Oh,
Look
it's
at that.
working. We're live.
Look at that. We're live. We got video feed.
Two ugly men on TV.
That's our new podcast. Two ugly men on a podcast.
Yeah, two ugly men on a podcast. But hey, good job on the updates, Woody.
Thank you, man.
Good job.
I appreciate it.
I added it to my Roku yesterday in the office, and it was playing commercials, playing different episodes. It is new, so there'll be a whole lot more added as it goes because it was just approved last week. So definitely download it, check it out, and let it play. You'll get the live shows. You'll get past shows. Eventually, they'll all be on there where you can search them and just watch a podcast or your favorite episode.
And especially Wednesdays. I would say Wednesdays are the days that you want to leave it on.
Yeah.
The other days right now, it's slim pickings. But I mean, that's
growing. You're growing.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we just want you to tune in live, and like you said, eventually we're going to have that thing populated with a bunch of local stuff. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's growing here at Grove Street. So, thank you for listening wherever you listen. And if you, we're on all the podcast apps still, Apple, Spotify, Android, but we just want to expand, just like TVs and radio. So, Grove Street is growing. Great work. But yeah, do contact us, hit us a text. It'll come live to the show. And today we have a few things to talk about. And one thing it's been, I guess I'll get on a little, I don't think I call it a soapbox or a rant, but I think as I've been in business about 16 years now, getting on 17, and I feel like the last couple of years, we're a big advocate for small businesses. We're a big advocate for shop local. And I do talk and conversate with a lot of different business owners across the area, the state, out of state. I'm starting to really insert in trying to help businesses grow that have not been in business a while. And what I'm seeing, not just locally, but nationwide and stuff that I've seen for 16 years, is that I think the small business owners, if you're listening, you're a small business owner, you will probably be shaking your head. Small business owners are the most to me, is one of the most underappreciated careers. And I say that because a lot of us start our business, and people that, if you've never owned a business, you don't realize the stress and the things that business owners go through day in and day out to make a business successful and grow. And then the last couple of years, I'm seeing, then you add on top of the pandemic, we closed down for 2 years or a year and a half, and then we're still trying to open back up. And now with the recession, people trying to, fight prices and keep their doors open. And on top of that, and I saw an article the other day that between now and next summer, that they're predicting around 20 to 25% of small businesses will probably close their doors because of what's going on. And it always weighs on me because I've been in business so long, but I talk to a lot of business owners trying to help them out, keep and pep them up. And I want to do that publicly here. If I hadn't talked to you before, if you're a small business owner, I want to say, don't quit. You know what I'm saying? Do not quit. Keep your head up. Pat yourself on the back for one. You're doing a good job. You may come into work and feel like that more times than not that you're not doing any good, but you are. And keep growing. A lot of businesses, as you're growing, when you have employees, it's a lot of stress to keep a business open. You've got people relying on paychecks. You got to pay their bills. You got to get work. You've got to make sure the doors are open, the power's on. So I just think it's, from people I've talked to recently, I just think it's just been underappreciated. Appreciated. And I want to say I've been in, like I said, 16 years. I went through, and I'm still told no. So I know if you're starting a business and you're probably in year 5, you're like, what do I do? I went through 12, 13 straight years of being told no. No, you can't buy that work vehicle. No, you cannot have that loan to add more equipment or add a building. No. But we kept finding ways to make it happen, and that's what you got to do. So I wanted to give you a little pep talk today because I just see a lot of businesses are down right now, and it's sad. And I mean down mentally. And a lot of us in business, you really can't say anything because public, you get a lot weighing on you and you don't want to bring it out publicly because you don't want to hurt your business. But I want to say, keep your head up and keep going. I'm always here to help if we can, and find ways of maybe if you need help finding new ways to reach your market or new ways to launch your product, and we're local here, let me know. Come on the podcast. We'll be glad to interview you and get the word out about Shop Local. And on top of that, I mean, not just the business stuff, and I've seen it all my life. I want to say, don't listen to the noise. There's a lot of, it amazes me how many people look at business owners and I don't know if it's jealousy or just negativity, but I see it and I hear it from business owners, and I've seen it myself growing up that and starting a business, that people look at business owners and just think they have everything. Like, oh, you own a business, you're rich, you ain't got to work, you ain't got to. And if they only knew, what a business owner has to go through. I mean, I'm in year 16 and I'm still, even if I have employees under me, me and my wife are up 6 a.m, get the kids to school, and dealing with business stuff till 9, 10 o'clock at night. It's just the nature of the beast. And the stresses of being, running a business and making sure you're being successful and doing the right thing for customers and doing the right thing for your employees is a constant battle that small business owners go through every day. And that's why it takes a special person, in my mind, to be a business owner. And what you own a business, you would agree it's a lot of stress.
Oh, it's if you think you're going to open a business and it'd be easy, right? It's more stressful than having a regular 9 to 5, like mentally, physically. There's just the way that's what
I think it's what you sign up for.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you don't complain about it. It's a blessing.
Yeah, and I'm not complaining now because I love it. I'm blessed. I just think it was just on my mind today that, you know what, I feel like I take a stand. If I'm going to take a stand and help businesses grow, and I'm going to do what's right, I needed to get this out there to everybody that, it's just the truth of it. Nobody's perfect. No business is perfect. But business owners, if you're not a business owner and and I say this now because we're coming into especially busy times with Christmas coming up. Stores are understaffed. People are showing up to work and doing the best they can. Don't discourage them. Don't get mad at them. Put yourself in their shoes and just appreciate the ones that do want to come to work and do the best they can for their company and just try to make a paycheck, and go home. Because that's the one thing in that I can't, that I really hate is when people are doing their best and trying to make it, but they get just tore down.
Yeah.
And this season's coming up, and this is going to be, I think, the most stressful probably Christmas season we've seen in years. Not only with the prices going up, but the lack of workforce and people not working. You don't know what others are dealing with. So if we can take the mindset to just love one another, treat everybody with respect, and be kind and be patient, it would go a long way. Because I talk, and I'm kind of saying this for a lot of business owners that I talk to daily. And I've got a kind of a big announcement coming in a little while of something I'm working on that I got to coming in the future for next year. But dealing with other businesses, even across the country, this is me almost, I guess, speaking for them. I know the stress they're going through because I've been through it and I still go through it. And I just want to say, I hear you, and we need to stick together as business owners and people. If you're not in people that are listening that aren't business owners, just try to be patient and think about there is a lot of things that we go through and deal with and decide on as business owners that are not hard or not easy to do. And it's a lot of stress. And then also on top of that, you have your personal lives, your kids and your activities that you're trying to be present for, that you don't want to linger at home. So that's just kind of was weighing on me today to kind of get out to everybody. If I guess was my goal, because I feel you. I've done it and I'm still going through it. And I just know this is going to be a hard time coming up, not only with small businesses, but people in life. The rush of life always hits during the holiday seasons. Rush, be here. And we all get caught up in it, but just, be patient. Love everybody and the people that are working hard, whether it's at a restaurant, a shopping mall, wherever, just appreciate what they are trying to do, because they all have families at home they're trying to feed and bills are trying to pay. And the last thing you want to do is depress them so much that they just want to quit too. And then what do they do? So let's just, I think we just need to revamp. It's just the world's gotten so I don't know. Is it complacent? Not complacent.
Oh, man, it's
spoiled.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think so.
Spoiled.
I think so. We need like what do you call it? It's a word like a
revival.
Yeah. God, yeah.
We need a revival,
man. Like not a reality check, but maybe just like a reset where it's just like, okay, guys, let's get the priorities, the attitude, everything right.
Yeah.
And just remember.
And with all this stress, because we were dealing with some other stuff too, we did business wise, all this stress. There was some good news this week. We have the winner of the giveaway, their system being installed next week. But we had someone come forward after the giveaway that wanted to donate to the Payne family. That was in the final three. They were one of the families in the final three, and give them a system. And this family stood out to us. One of the families, they have a little boy about 11 years old. And after the giveaway last week, we went live and it was over. And, we're walking around telling everybody, thank you for coming. And we appreciate you. If there's anything we can do for you, please let us know, because we still want to help or come up with some way to help both of the other families. This little boy walked up to my wife and he said, ma'am, when you say anything y'all can do for us, what does that mean? What are you talking about? She's like, well, if you need something, your family, you know, we're here for you. You know, we're still here for you. We're not just doing this giveaway and leaving. We want to make sure y'all are okay. If something comes up and you need us, call us. And he said, well, I've been really wanting this Nerf gun for Christmas. And I don't know if I'll get it or not. And that just stuck with my wife, you know, and when we left there and she's like, we've got to do something, or hopefully something good will come of this. And the next day, a donor called and said, I want to donate to cover, because they knew them. They like, I know the Payne family. I saw them on the news. I didn't know they were going through what they're going through. I want to donate to, let's get them a system too. And we're like, seriously? Like, yes, we want, what is it? And so we agreed to them. If they come up with half, I will cover, me and my wife said, we'll cover the other half. We'll give them a system. So yesterday we planned to go. What we did, we called them up and take this donor over and tell them, hey, they've come forward. You're now going to get a system too in a couple weeks. And on the way, we told the donor what was going on. So on the way, we picked up a Nerf gun that he wanted. And the person donating the money for the other part picked up a bunch of targets and things. And Chick-fil-A Representative Afton, she met us too. And so we went in there in the living room, the family's there, and we tell them they're going to get a system. And it was just, that's the moments that no matter what you do, no matter what you stress in a business, 16 years of stress or whatever, have always been a daily stress for being a business owner. These 2 minutes of life of telling somebody they're going to get something that they can't afford is just, it just beats the whole anything you go through.
Takes it away.
And they're crying, they're happy, and then my wife and the other sponsor pull from behind their back this Nerf gun and targets, and you should have just seen the look on this boy's face. His jaw dropped, and I just, we're all crying. That's awesome. We're all happy. And he was just, and we didn't even know it, but he was like, this is the exact one I've been watching on YouTube that I wanted. The exact, because there's 1,000 Nerf guns.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So he's like, and he's just lit up. And he told us, he's like, sometimes I've got friends that when they get clothes for their birthday at Christmas, they complain. He said, but that's not me. He said, last year, all I got was clothes. And he said, I was the happiest kid around because I had a new pair of shoes. And just hearing that, I told him that yesterday in front of everybody. I told him, I said, you always keep that attitude. I said, you will go somewhere in life, and you're going to go somewhere you're going to go to great places in life. You keep that attitude to appreciate everything you're given, no matter what. And don't take it for granted, because he was so happy to, and his parents agreed and told him, yeah, he's right. Last year he got a bunch of clothes, and he was just as excited to get the clothes as he was the toys.
Yeah.
So it was a great day yesterday to be able to tell. And then we do have a church that called that's trying to raise the money for that third family too. I think we're going to, it wasn't planned. This was not planned at all. I want to let you know that after the giveaway, I was not planning to do more than one system. Honestly, I didn't think this would happen. So that, this is just amazing. Amazing that people are coming forward and seeing it now and want to help. And it's a possibility all three will have new systems before, winter hits.
Do you see though, like this is a great example of what you were just saying, of community and people, of small business owners and people actually listening. Like we were live streaming that at Chick-fil-A, and then within 24 hours?
Yes.
You were having people say, you see how quickly, if people were to just kind of settle down and come together,
right? How
much stuff could be done.
And just Yeah.
It's crazy. It's then all of a sudden you go from helping one family to three.
Yeah. Unplanned.
Within a week. Yeah. And then it's just like, that's what happens when you just kind of just listen to your community and the needs. And then I promise you, it feels better. It does. It's a good feeling.
it absolutely. It's, and just realize as much as we get and we get to do, there's so many people and families out there that have nothing.
Yeah.
And it makes you then realize, I shouldn't get mad at the waitress that's trying to cover 12 tables because 3 people called in sick because I didn't get my drink filled in 2 minutes after I was done. Just small. And I've done it. I'm guilty of that. I mean, I get caught up in the moment. I get caught up in the times, and I've been there before. Trust me, I'm speaking to myself as much as everybody in life. But these moments like yesterday, for us to stand there and see that, and just brings back all the stuff that we're stressing in a day-to-day life, and the people that you're trying to cut out the noise of that have no idea what you go through, it makes it worth it. Then you go home at night and you lay down and you're like, that today was worth it. And that makes everything we've worked for worth it. And I'll tell you one funny thing. We opened up the gun yesterday, of course. Oh Lord. If this was caught on video, would it? This would have been $1 million America's Funniest Video. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is why you have to follow me with a camera. We got to do a documentary of a life in the day or a week of a business owner, something.
Yeah.
Because if you would be a millionaire, I'm telling you. So the boys got the gun out, and he loaded all the bullets because one of the thing on the end would hold 6 bullets.
Yeah.
Okay, and shoots all 6 at once. So he's like, man, and he's pumping it and pulling the trigger, and it won't work. And I'm looking, I said, well, let me see it. And I grab it and hit the button. Okay, now, granted, it's me, my wife, office manager, the 2 spot donors, Chick-fil-A. We've got his granny on the chair. That one of them's got a baby in a car seat. The other parents are there. I hit the button, and these 6 bullets shoot out.
Oh, gosh.
Because he'd have pumped this thing up like 30 times. I mean, it had a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
All right. One bullet hits a light bulb in a living room and it breaks it. I'm telling you, we laughed. I'm telling you, you're going to laugh even more. Trust me. One bullet hits my office manager in the forehead and it falls down and hits the baby.
Yeah.
One bullet, I don't know where it went. All right. So then the 4th or 5th bullet went by one of their dogs that's so old. He was so scared. He was shaking. I thought he was going to die from a heart attack. And one bullet went past Granny's head.
Oh, good Lord.
And she moved like 6 seconds later.
She was like, Neo.
Poor thing. Yeah, it was like the bullet went by. And then she said, because us and the family laughed so hard. It was hilarious. If you could got that on video, because I done broke the light. I done hit something on the nightstand or the TV stand over there. Almost broke. I didn't even know I hit the button. I'm like, well, there's a trigger, and the bullet. It's just it's
a lesson in gun safety, son.
Gun safety. That's like I was telling him, don't ever point at nobody's face.
Nope, so, here's what not to do. Let me show you. Granny, watch out.
Office manager showed up today with bruise on her head.
You didn't knock Granny out, the dog out, the baby out.
I probably got workers' comp.
Workers' comp. Coming. You got to replace electricity, the light bulb.
It was like, and finally we just threw our, that's just, that's like, it was funny. But everybody laughed. It was just a great moment. We can joke about it because nobody was hurt, but it was funny. Poor Granny and dog. and I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what I need to do. So, but we're going to replace their system.
There you go.
So
that's good.
And he was really happy.
That's awesome.
They don't know it, but I think there's some people that are coming together to help provide them a Christmas. As well.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and it just grows.
Get the word out, and you see how people they can come together really quickly.
Yeah, and last year, after the giveaway, we did have 2 churches reach out and provide full Thanksgiving and Christmas meals to all 3 of those families.
Yeah.
So that that was a good reach out as well. And this year now we're having people going to help do Christmas gifts and assist them. And I'm pretty sure the 3rd family will end up getting a system too. We're just waiting on some final details.
Somebody will come through.
Yeah. But I've got a couple minutes left, and I was going to tell you about some possibly breaking news. Well, I guess I say possibly, but I got word. I was approached by, I told you, we had House Call Pro, our dispatching service and marketing place, come out and do a lot of videos. Well, they team up with a business called Conquer, which is a nationwide business coaching company. where they assign like people that get in business. They've only been 3 or 4 years, but they want to grow. And they contacted me wanting me to come aboard as one of their coaches. And they had 20 or 25 on the list, but they're only accepting 10. She did email me last night and said that I was accepted in the final 10.
Nice.
So, which is scary, but it's going to be awesome because I'll go through 2 to 3 months of training and programs and different things. And then I will be assigned 2 or 3 companies in the nation of owners of heating and air and different companies to take through the program and help coach them to grow.
Yeah.
And I get to work, of course, from my office because it's all Zoom. So it's kind of like a fun little thing and I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah.
Help businesses grow, teach them different systems that we use. It works and what's how to be different. So I'm really excited. It was crazy that she contacted me. So thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm excited. I've been talking about that for a while. I've told you that a while back. I've told my wife for a long time. Like I want to help other businesses. Now that I've been in business so long, I want to be able to help while I can, and still in the business. And at my age, I want to be able to do it for a while. So they contacted me, and I did like an interview process and a bunch of different steps, and they accepted me. So
look at you.
We'll see what happens.
There we go.
We'll see what happens. So. And then, like I said, we're gonna get Woody. Hey, one day we're on Roku. You're gonna see. I don't know what it'll be called. We're gonna have some kind of small business documentary.
Yes, we'll do
season 1. A day. I don't even know what you would call it. But
man,
yeah,
God,
the life of a business owner.
Be a lot of like phone calls and running around.
It'd be a lot.
A lot of Diet Mountain Dew in mine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
Diet Mountain Dew and stretch. Get you some good tennis shoes
and monster drinks and coffee and good Lord,
we have to do it. I think that'd be pretty cool.
It'd be fun. It'd be good.
Yeah,
it'd be fun for people to see too, though. Like I mean, that's like you hate to like. I always have to catch myself. Well, not always catch myself, but like I don't like to. It's not bragging, but you really don't. Like we'll talk about small business here, right? Yeah. But like if you're at a family thing, you really don't like talking about it. You know what I mean? Like you really kind of keep low, and you let other people talk about their jobs. Cause like I feel guilty sometimes where everybody has like a 9 to 5, right? And they're all like, it's just not, but then at the end of the day, like Woody shows up and it's like, I feel like I have the best job in the world.
Yeah.
So I hate to always be bragging. I'm sure you feel the same way when you come in. You're like, I love my business. I love doing this.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I really, not a lot of people can say that. So it's all, I kind of really subdue it because I don't want everybody else feeling bad.
Right. Right.
But
because they're the ones, I'm telling you, the noise. You've got to cut out the noise. And sometimes it's your family. They're like, you owe them something. They don't realize the hard work.
Yeah.
And family and friends, they don't realize the hard work you put in.
Man, the lack of sleep, the lack of
and someone said it best the other day, 16, 20 years of building a business can be tore down in 1 second.
It can.
You know what I'm saying? 1 second. And so it's a constant job. And it's definitely rewarding, and I love everything about my job. So hey, thank you for joining us, and remember to download all the apps and podcasts, and we will see you next week.